All right, so I was supposed to make this yesterday, but I wasn't home, so I had to do it today. And happy Lunar New Year's, got it. By the way, guys, it is Saturday. Happy New Year's. Today's video will be talking about Tai Yuan's Retrofit. Now, I got mine to 110. I leveled it up quite a bit, but we still have ways to go to max her out and then have max out skills or whatever. So I probably won't be doing this anytime soon, but whenever I get the chance, I'll go ahead and do the 3 DDG Vanguard setup, and I'll do a video out of that. That'll be fun. I think I still have Hell in the Meta run, so I'll definitely do it there or something like that. But let's go ahead and talk about this ship. So, from what I've seen so far, she is very, very, very similar to the original double duo sister. All right, sorry about that, but she is very similar to the other two sisters that are DDG, Anshang and Cheng Chun or whatever her name is. Very, very similar. The only difference is that she requires a full fleet to get the buffs that she would get, that the other girls get. But I mean, you pretty much want to run a full fleet anyways, because why wouldn't you, right? So here's the other sisters. So they get a self buff of 25% firepower and accuracy and 10% evasion. Whereas Tai Yuan here, or Yoon, I don't know how to pronounce her. I say Yuan, but it's probably close enough, whatever. She needs to be a party of 6 to get the 25 firepower, 25 reload, and 10% evasion. Again, it doesn't matter too much because you pretty much want to run a full fleet. Otherwise, she's going to sink. She's very, very squishy. So they have the whole provides missile charges or whatever, decreased burn damage, and inflicts armor break. I don't think she has armor break here. She has a shield instead. Yeah, she has a shield instead. So you get a little bit of durability, and then you got the all-out assault that is specifically unique for the DDG girls, stuff like that. So safe to say her damage output is going to be very similar to these girls right here. Now, these girls are good on light armor. They're very, very good, but the issue is they're very, very squishy. So they have the exact same amount of HP, I believe, about 2,500 at 125 retrofitted. So it's not the absolute lowest, but it is very low. So you gotta be very, very careful when you use them because they're probably gonna sink if they aren't being taken care of properly. So I don't think there's anything different. If you guys have seen Anshang and Changchu in action, you can probably see similar results to Tai Yuan. It's just these girls aren't good for like 1-1 farming. So if you guys remember back when I was doing the Yorktown 2 farming video, I used these girls to farm because they're like 9 oil, same as her, same as Tai as well too. But you get the 25% firepower and accuracy and 10% evasion, whereas Tai, you can't really do 1-1 because you need 6 ships in the fleet to get the buffs. So if you want to do some 1-1 farming, I mean, you can use them, but they won't get the big buff that for reload and all that jazz. So you gotta be very careful about that. Aside from that, though, if you guys want to run triple DDGs now for Vanguard, you can definitely do that. Just be aware of the squishiness, but they're gonna do a lot of damage on light armor. Okay, so yeah, good on light armor. If you guys aren't being if you guys are struggling, or if you guys are struggling with light armor content as of right now, then it's very, very good. Now, as of right now, we have Kirov meta going on, and I think I've seen people say they used her for a bit. If you run a full DDG setup for Vanguard, she's probably gonna sink. So you gotta be very careful. But if you want to put like one of the, you want to put her in by herself in like some tanks or whatever, I think she should be okay with surviving. Just remember that if you run a full DDG fleet, 3 destroyers, guys, you guys know this by now, you're probably gonna sink. It's very, very squishy. All right. So big damage on light armor. About the same thing as Anshan and Chang Chun, is just that she requires 6 ships and she gives a shield to the frontmost Vanguard for like a little bit of duration. So yeah. Anyways, simple ship, good for light armor, and you get it for free, so you might as well. Anyways, thank you guys for watching as always. See you guys in the next video.